Welcome back to Matt Time. I am Daniel Tench, joined as always by my good friend Zach Sayer. How you doing tonight, Zach?
I'm doing great, Big Dan. I'm excited to be here for the final installment of the Glenn's Lock Service AA Single A Bracket Show. A big shout out to Glenn for sponsoring this. Really, doing big things for Matt Time here this week, and I'll have some more stuff coming your way from him as well. But if you find yourself in Huntington this weekend and you end up being locked out of your car or anything like that, call Glenn's Lock Service, 304-522-4007. So hit him up.
He'll help you out. Nice guy.
Yep, nice guy. Outstanding service there. So
still got the same outfit on, quite logically. Just wrapped up doing the big boy episode as a surprise. I'm going to do that first, then drop the little guys.
Yep.
So I still got the digital.
Yep,
still got the black, not matching hat, but it's still chain.
Yep.
Do what you got to do.
Got to do what you got to do for the brand. There, I'm rocking the OG Matt Time hoodie here yet again. So
with the state, all right.
With the state.
I went through with the traditional, just Matt Time last
Matt Time digital, or Matt Time, the traditional Matt Time.
Yeah, last time it was all whites. Yeah.
So big shout out to Chain Wrestling for being partners with us and the official host for all of our apparel. Chain Wrestling, join the chain. Created by athletes for athletes, cultivated for the uncommon, apparel for the everyday grind. Big shout out to Chain Wrestling. Yeah, Big Dan. So we flipped the script. We went big guys first, because they usually get stuck waiting till last. So the little guys they get to feel how that goes for once. So let's start off here.
We should have done it from 285 down to
all the way down. Yeah,
we should have really flipped the script.
Yeah.
Last time we talked about a couple talking points, good storylines, obviously Judah and all that good stuff. I think here at 106, I think Purdue is an interesting story because limited mat time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 14-2.
Yeah, and a couple times he's had issues on multi-day tournaments. I don't know if it was a weight cut. I don't know if he was sick.
Don't know the details there.
But it's a fact. He was there, like WSAZs.
Mm-hmm. There, and then he wasn't.
We weighed in.
Yeah.
They didn't wrestle the tournament. It's not like he didn't just scratch, but he weighed in, got sick or something. So, but still, limited time. We said forever, early in the season, we hadn't seen him. But he's back, regional champ yet again.
Yep, another regional
looking
champ.
for a third title, wrestling well. And obviously, he's the guy you're chasing. I see no reason why he's not the guy you're chasing.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he shows up, especially when it matters most.
Oh, yeah.
He wrestles so well there in the Mountain Health Arena. Like I said, when it's crunch time, he knows how to flip the switch and turn it on. I definitely agree. I think that he's the one to watch. No, I think there's a lot of other talent here in the weight class. Like I said, I see Nichols floating around up top there. Wells, of course, we talked about Purdue. Stout and Blackhurst is an interesting matchup for me right off the bat there. Two guys that have wrestled quite a bit of matches this year. Going to look to go at it down in the bottom. You got Whittington there winning Region 4. Yeah, big congrats to her for that. Road Truck, Taylor, Holbert.
Yeah,
Mackenzie Willett. I mean, that's another first round matchup to watch there in the very bottom quadrant.
Yeah, but Whittington got caught in a tough quad right there because a lot of people were talking should we separate Nichols and Purdue? And obviously the answer was no.
Because they felt.
Well, they felt Taylor was the one.
Taylor was two.
They felt Taylor was the one.
Yeah.
Even though Taylor got third out of Region 3, just how it fell. Seed meetings.
Based off the seeding, yeah. So.
Yeah, it is what it is. And I know there was a head-to-head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's head-to-head with Taylor and Nichols. Taylor beat Nichols, so a lot of people were kind of confused as to they're clearly the two best champions, which may have some legs to it. I'm not going to say it doesn't have legs to it, but it may have some legs to it. But we know for a fact that Taylor had himself a head-to-head dub.
Yep, and you can't argue head-to-head.
No,
sorry, there's nothing you can argue.
So. No, exactly. That's I agree with that, but for sure,
it doesn't matter if you got stuck. It doesn't matter if there's a bad call. Well, I can't argue head to head.
But I think it's because McKenzie stuck Taylor in the semifinals at regionals, so it became one of those things. Is like, okay, well, Taylor beat Nichols, McKenzie beat Taylor. Okay, well, Taylor and McKenzie are both separated from Purdue. And they have wins over Nick. You know what I mean? It just came one of those ones that was a little too confusing, so let them wrestle. I don't think they did wrong. I do think Nichols is going to wrestle Purdue in the semis. I think that's going to happen.
I think so. Looking at that top bracket, I think that's a safe.
I think it's
definitely a safe bet to make if you were a betting man.
Yeah, and Nichols has wrestled better all throughout the year.
Yeah, he's sitting there at 36-4, one region one. So.
I think it's clearly Purdue, but then those three. I could see arguments for all of them too. I could.
Yeah. I agree. So, 106. Like I said, I think there's.
There's
quite a few kids who can place here. Definitely quite a few kids who can.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be shocked if 3 Region 3s make it to the semis.
It can happen.
I would not be shocked.
It could happen.
Wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, and I went back and checked on the regional 06. They all were in the semis. So.
We were correct.
Yeah.
Score. Thought so. All right, 113.
113.
The nemesis of Purdue. We roll right into Davis.
Yep, sitting right there at the very, very tip top of the 113 bracket. He's the top line there in that
absolutely giant
that top quadrant.
Giant season.
I think at this point it's
who else you chasing?
It's Davis's
who else you chasing?
That he's the one you're chasing. They
2-time placer, returning finalist, 1 loss this year, wrestling like a man on a mission. Talked to him at state duels, said his weight cuts were good. Everything was good.
To talk to him at OVAX. He wrestled extremely well there, looked good.
He's ready.
Very talented kid. I'm looking forward to watching him wrestle here. They didn't touch this weight class, left it be. So I think the coaches committee felt that JoJo, sitting there as the 2 winner of Region 4, 36-5. So it's had a good year.
I'd agree. It'd be hard to argue JoJo wasn't 2. I'd be shocked if you can argue against him. How could you? You had to leave this one alone.
I think you had to leave it alone here. Like I said,
for sure.
Of course, they were naturally separated too by the pill, but
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no way it could have gone otherwise.
But
I think JoJo's got a nice little draw on his side. I think he can absolutely reach the finals. I don't see any reason why he can't do that. I think the top has a couple interesting quarters. I think Funkhauser and Minor would be interesting. Minor's got the 12 losses via schedule.
Yeah, tough schedule.
Yeah, via schedule.
Like I said, 12 losses, but look where they've been.
Yeah.
Knockout, Ironman.
All over the place.
They've been all over the place. So Top Gun. So, I think
top heavy. It's top heavy.
Definitely top heavy.
It's top heavy with Davis.
Top heavy.
Top heavy with Davis there. Davis is the big one. JoJo, I think, is a pretty clear 2. Like, he just beat Minor, who was allegedly 3, right? He was 3. I think that's what they had him ranked as. But he's the top kid because he's a lot of people think that Wills is 4 and Minor's beating him twice. So, it's one of those things where, it's clearly Davis.
Yeah, I'm interested
and then probably clearly JoJo.
Interested in the looming Kelly and Wills.
That'd be good. That'd be interesting. Match,
that's a good quarterfinal match.
They probably don't see each other very often with proximity.
I wouldn't imagine so, but like I said, I can't say
never
for
know.
Certain. So you never know. So, all right, 113. That's going to be. We'll see how that shakes out.
I think it's going to be somewhat predictable. I'm not going to lie to you. I think it's somewhat predictable.
All righty, we're on to the 120-pound weight class.
The one they decided to change, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Because of common opponent. No Carpenter kind of hurt the field a bit. That's a big, talented kid.
That's a big loss there for the weight class.
It is for the weight class, and really
potential rematch of last year's final that we could have missed out on. So
and he he had a little something for Wood last year in the finals, but Wood was able to get the win. Not saying that no one else has anything, but we've seen Wood and Lilly this year. Lily's having a really, really good season. This common opponent came, I think, at a loss in Williamstown. Okay. I think is what the common opponent ended up being. This was that.
Just wasn't aware of it initially.
Clerical error, whatever it was. I'd have left it alone. I mean, Hess and Lily could have argued back and forth for days who was truly number 2. I mean, I'm sure North Marion's thrilled. I'm sure Greenbrier West is furious. I mean, I don't think Nathan Wood particularly cared one way or the other, because I think, again, he has clearly separated himself as one.
Yeah.
He's got national ranked wins now. So when you're beating kids that are on the radar of Division I coaches,
that's
a good win.
Oh yeah,
that's a good win. But Hess and Lily both very worthy of the discussion of 2. Both are gonna be worthy adversaries, and Wood's gonna get a chance to show everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
All right, I'll beat them both if I have to. You know what I mean? And Lily's got a chance. Lily's got a chance to go prove he's 1. All right, all right. You think I'm 3? I'll just go beat the 1.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna, as long as it is tall.
It's all there.
You're allowed to go wrestle these kids.
Oh yeah.
But I do think it's Wood, and then Hess and Lily are really, really talented kids, and there's a plethora of kids that are incredible. I think a lot of different kids can place again. It's one of those weight classes where a lot of different kids can place.
A lot of other talent here. Pina, Wolanski, Sprague, Snuffer, Helmick. I mean, like I said, there's a lot. Del Ward. I mean, McKinney, Varney. I mean, like I said, a lot of kids here that could place. I mean, if
right.
Any kid there, I'm not surprised.
Well, I do, but I think and again, it's a tier system. Tier 1.
Yeah, definitely tier.
Tier 1 was Wood and Carpenter.
Yeah, and then
Carpenter's out. Carpenter got hurt. We haven't seen him all year. Right, and then you got right next. I mean, they're not super far down there, but head-to-heads show it. Hess and Lily were next, and then the rest of them shook out.
Kind of falls in there, yeah.
And again, this is just based on raw wins and losses, so tiers are still. I think it's fairly predictable. I think you're going to see Hess, Lily, and Wood all up there in the top 3. That's what I think.
I agree. I think so.
I think those 3 are all top 3 kids, and those are the 3 everybody's talking about. So we might as well talk about them. One more to break.
126, Big Dan. I like this weight class. I think there's some interesting matchups.
Jumping out at me, interesting. I think the very bottom quarter, Minger Walker is interesting. I think that's a very good matchup. I know Minger and Ringer have kind of gone back and forth with each other. So those are 2 incredibly. I mean, Mac Payne sitting in there.
Yeah, I'm looking at
it's deep.
The potential Ringer Payne semi. I think that has all the makings for a good one.
Really good one.
You got Slayton Pettit there in that third quadrant. Looking at I would guess a Perry Pettit matchup there on Friday morning, but like I said, Perry.
Good quadrants. Good quarters.
Yeah, there's some good quarters. I mean, like I said.
Pretty evenly split up, too. I don't think either side's heavier than the other one.
Yeah, it's all spread out. I think definitely all spread out.
I think it's very even. I think it's. I don't know now. I mean, we thought we had a good idea who one was, but that's no longer a thing. I know it might be an Inger, one of the Ingers, Ringer or Minger.
Yeah, and I definitely you could definitely see that finals matchup. I mean, that's definitely a good possibility.
But agree. Don't sleep. Mac Payne's had a great season.
Max had a great year. I mean, Walker's had a great year. Obviously finished runner up there to Ringer. It's two freshmen. Really putting their stamp on Region 1. So, 26. Like I said, it's a class that after last weekend,
Walker was third in one though. He was third.
That's what you
said runner up.
Oh, sorry, I meant third. Yeah, I meant third.
Pettit was 2.
Pettit was runner up. Sorry, I misspoke.
But that's just a tough.
That's a good region. That's a good little region. I mean, sorry, I misspoke there, but
that's okay.
Happens to
just
the best.
To the best. I read the wrong name, so because I'm old.
But I mean, this weight class definitely opened up a little bit after regional weekend.
But I don't think it's as wide open as people wanted it to. I think it was always really open.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think this was one of the few weight classes this year. It was like last year's 52. Anybody can go win it. Go wrestle well and you can win it. And I I say that for most of those kids right there, top 6 kids that think they're all state. Any one of them gets hot hand.
Yeah, you can win.
They can win it. Absolutely. Agreed.
All right. It's got to win 4. So.
That's all. Just go 4-0, right? Simple enough. All right. We'll be right back after a quick break.
No matter what it is you need, you'll find it at your local Par-Mar store. From gas to grocery, snacks, and everything else you always seem to run out of, Par-Mar Stores has it. Need more savings? Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar Rewards Card. You won't only see our stores in your neighborhoods, you'll see us in your neighborhoods too. We are proud to be in your town and proud to be a part of the community. Come see us at Par-Mar Stores, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
All right, again, special thanks to our friends at Par-Mar Stores. If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there's going to be soon. Yep. They are the official sponsor of the WVSSAC and those sports, and obviously a sponsor of us here at Mad Time.
Par-Mar spreading like wildfire, popping up everywhere. So big shout out to Par-Mar for all they do. We, of course, always stop there to get gas and get our road snacks and
get your diet
and all that. So
Mountain Dews
gotta fuel up there. Yeah, gotta get the old Mountain Dews. So.
Coffee, black coffee.
All right. So after the quick break there, we're sitting at the 132-pound weight class now. This class,
you going to say it? You want me to?
You're chasing Andrick.
Chasing Andrick.
Andrick. I mean, that's set in stone, I think.
Last year he went, he was a freshman. Probably the best in the state and wins it. Like a lot of people thought. This year it's like there is no doubt who the best one in the weight class is. It's another one of those. He's pretty much pinned everybody in the bracket already. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he's the odds-on favorite. You're chasing him. Top half. Lamb's had a really good year. Smith had a really good year. On the bottom half, Armistead wrestled really well all year. I think there's some good wrestling to be had, even though there's a clear favorite.
Yeah, no, I like the Janani Zambadi first round matchup.
You just like saying those names. That's the only reason you said that.
That's a big first round matchup, and unfortunately, the winner of that's going to catch Andrick there in that
in the quadrant,
in that bottom quadrant quarterfinal on Friday morning.
But you still set yourself up better.
Yeah, but you, like I said, you take care of that. You take care of that first round matchup though, and that puts you on a good track, right? On a good track to the podium. So
for sure. I
like the quarterfinal. If we're talking quarterfinal matchups, Armistead versus the Robinson Lambert winner.
Yeah, I thought that was a good one as well. I mean, very very curious how that one shakes out. Even the Thursday night match there, I kind of looked at that one like I wonder who's going to win that. Mm-hmm. I could really see that one going about either way. So yeah, bottom side, you got to go through Andrew to get out. I do think, I don't know, man. Top side's got a couple kids there. It's gonna be good wrestling. It's gonna be tight.
I agree.
Lamb, does that sound right? Sound like he's had a good year. Very good wrestler.
He's had a great year.
Yeah, very good young wrestler like Andrick. So probably not the last time we can see something. Yeah, not the last time we could see something like that.
Could very well see that matchup a couple more times.
I was looking at that the other day. That is a very young bracket in general. Very few upperclassmen. Very few. Count them.
Yeah, only 5 seniors.
Yeah. 5, right? Armistead's one, and you've got a couple other at the very bottom. Yeah, it's very, very young.
Yeah, Bartholomew, Bayless, Robinson, Armistead, and Zambadi.
Yeah,
so
lots.
Just 5. Yeah, just 5.
Lots of freshmen, lots of
sophomores.
There, so a lot of returning talent in the next couple of years here at this weight class. But yeah, they're all chasing Andrick right now.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. So, all right, Big Dan.
Unlike this weight class, this one does not have
topic of great discussion amongst the Facebook world and
the Book of Face. If they don't know, who does? Who does?
West Virginia. So, in this class, a lot of people griping about, Spitznagel and Blessing being in the top there on a collision course for the semis. And it's just like, listen, we got Coran down there saying, hey, I'm definitely in the mix here.
Right. Now, you did say that, head-to-head is king. Spitznagel beat Curran earlier this year. I'm going to tell you why they didn't touch it. Okay? Because if you look at the Spitznagel and Camp quarterfinal, if that doesn't catch your attention, nothing's going to.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to know why they didn't separate it? Well, do you know why they didn't say just Curran was 3? Curran Tech followed Camp in the regional final.
Yeah.
If that isn't a holy crap result.
No, I agree.
That tells you Curran came to wrestle. Like, the kids wrestling really well. I have to agree, when in doubt, default to
leave it be.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they did.
Now that does set up a Neely Curran quarter on top of a Camp Spitznagel quarter. I mean, these are some quality quarterfinal matches. I think High down there with Burns.
Mm-hmm. High Burns is a good quarterfinal there.
Oh, and High wrestling incredibly well still. Like, this could be the semi-final weight class.
Mm-hmm.
This 138 AA single A could have the best 2 quarterfinals. I think they both could be incredible matches.
Yeah,
I do. And I'm not going to be shocked if it's High coming out against Curran and Blessing in any combination of Camp Spitznagel. Wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's a very deep class, very deep, very deep.
Yeah, I agree. And like I said, I think they made the right call.
Leave it. When in doubt.
Well, then the other pills could have been very interesting as well. So, but that's a discussion for another day. So.
Well, if you just go look at pill 2, it's what it would have been. I think it would have been Spitznagel. It would have been Spitznagel, Curran, and High all on the same side.
All on the same side. So, like I said, I don't know that.
All right? Spitznagel, Curran, and High, or Spitznagel, Camp, and Blessing. Which one? It's as long as it is tall.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I agree.
It's as long as it is tall. I mean, obviously with the team race, that semifinal has big implications, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
The coaches did good on that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Good job, coaches. That's what I'd have done.
Yeah, 138.
To all of them.
138. Going to be a good one. Definitely make sure you are there Friday evening.
Friday night. Yeah, that's going to be a great Friday night weight class. For sure. Here we go.
All right, and on to our final weight class of the night, Big Dan. Got a big time matchup looming here. I think, like I said, we call a spade, I think. Hamilton v. Jarvis. I believe this will be the 3rd installment.
I don't know.
No, maybe not. No, it'll be second. It'll be second.
Just
yeah,
two.
Two. Yeah, you're right.
Jarvis wrestled an incredible match.
Yeah, because they just matched up there for the. Yeah, that's right.
It was a really good match at the state duels. Very good match.
Yeah, outstanding match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking they matched up for some reason. But no, that you're right. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think everybody, both sides. I think that's kind of, you're chasing those guys. There's a lot of other talent here in the weight class.
There is. I think it is a little top heavy though, because those two have beaten
Hamilton, Nichols, Gageby. You got Nico up there, up top. Bottom, you got Kincaid, Hogue, Jarvis, Gray. Yeah, and like I said, there's a lot of talent here in this weight class, and it's going to be interesting to see how everything shakes out.
I do think the top 2 or 3, though, have kind of separated themselves from the rest of the pack.
Yeah, I would agree. I think you got those 3.
I don't think this class is just wide open.
It's not completely wide open. Like I said, there's talent here, but it's another case of tiers, are pretty strictly defined, I feel like. But within those tiers, though, there's a lot of competition amongst each other. So,
yeah, I was just fact checking. Yeah, Hamilton and Jarvis did not wrestle the first installment in the duels.
Okay.
They did not. Hamilton took a forfeit at 144, and Jarvis bumped up and winner by fall over Gavin Michael.
Okay.
So,
yeah, like I was thinking it was 2, but
well, I knew they had dueled twice, and I didn't know how it shook out, but
yeah.
That was a really good match. Now, in that match, man, I was sitting right there next to it, and with 30 seconds left, Hamilton takes him down to tie it and kicks him. And that's it. Just didn't shoot again.
Yeah.
Just didn't shoot again. And it was a great match. Jarvis had a lot of good offense. Hamilton had a lot. It was back and forth. It was a great match. 7-6, I think.
Yeah.
Is how that ended up.
Affair,
very high scoring affair.
High scoring affair, and then like I said, I think that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, and you've already touched on the Kincaid match up there with Hodge of Cameron in the quarters. They've wrestled once, and it was a 1-point match. Moses Gray's a good wrestler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's a good wrestler. He just ran into a bit of a buzzsaw there in the
a little
regionals.
bit of an unfortunate draw there.
Nichols,
and then the quarterfinal draw.
Nichols,
well,
listen, don't sleep on Nichols, man. Nichols,
yeah, I think Nichols is sitting in a position to where definitely looking at
that's a sucker match. That's a sucker match.
So.
That kid can wrestle, and he can score points. He can score points by the bunches.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So if he's on, again, it wouldn't shock me if he could pull that upset. But I'm with you. I think it's the big showdown.
Yeah,
Hamilton Jarvis for the belt.
Yeah, see who takes all the marbles there. So,
and that could be a big one. We don't know.
Yeah,
because team race could be tight.
That could have implications there. So,
all right. So we did it with the AAA. I'll start. Whew.
Yeah, let's hear your.
Man, I have dug in these brackets. There are 3 teams, 3 mathematically tight. Indy, Fairmont, Point Pleasant. It's tight. We've highlighted a couple of them. We didn't talk about the importance of those matches in terms of the team race. There's a couple that changed the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what do I do? Man, I'm going to go, and I said sub 20 in AAA. I'm going to say sub 15.
In AA.
Sub 15. Polar Bears.
Okay.
Tight. I'm talking one match goes wrong. And it's
flip flops.
I won't tell you who the next one would be.
Flip flop results.
Tight.
Okay, well, let's hear your.
Hear my what?
Get in this. Let's hear your sneeze. That's what
we got it. We got the sneeze.
What are your thoughts on the single A race?
Oh man, if it's not Greenbrier West, I don't know.
No, I just want to hear your.
I don't know.
I mean, at this point, I feel like it's hard to.
I don't know what happened to Cameron because nothing showed me that was going to happen, and then it did. And Greenbrier West has a lot of kids in the brackets, a lot of good draws, a lot of big names, a lot of kids going to go deep.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear your thoughts there. Like I said, I would agree.
No, it's West.
I think West is going to take that. But there's some other teams floating around there. I think that can definitely make some noise, especially should they make some deep runs in the tournament. But that can be said for anybody though. So
fact, if you wrestle well, you win it.
Yeah. So man. It's been a pleasure to.
It's been fun
to talk a little brackets here. I love doing some bracketology, and
now there's nothing left to do but to wrestle.
We just got to go wrestle now. So
that's it.
It's almost that time, guys. Almost that time.
Well, I know this is Wednesday.
Yeah.
This is Wednesday.
Yep.
Then tomorrow will be Thursday.
Yep.
And we get to talk to Callan, and that'll be fun.
Yep. Almost there. So
we're there. It's on. Time to wrestle.
Let's get after it. So thanks again, guys, for joining us here on the Glenn's Lock Service AAA Bracket Show Special.
Yep. We'll be seeing you in Huntington. As always, I'm Daniel Tinch.
And I'm Zach Sear.
Thanks for joining us, folks.